Hi guys, spend a day with me as a braider living in Lagos, Nigeria. So quickly, this question is for my fellow braiders. What's that particular hairstyle that you don't like making for clients, but still you give it 100 whenever you get booked for it? Mine is French coil braids. If you're a solo braider, you will agree with me that making French coil braids, especially long ones, is not easy. From detangling to braiding to knotting and tying the ends and then the final styling. It's not really an easy task because you have to be careful with the extension because it's always very silky, very soft, and slippery most times. Although I am not a solo braider, but on this day I was so sure that my girls are going to come to the shop because it was on a Saturday. And normally, before I book an appointment for French coil braids, I make sure I book them on days that those girls will be around because I need those extra hands. I felt really disappointed knowing that these girls will not come to work at all today. But then we moved because one thing I've learned over time is how to handle and face my business squarely with or without the help of anyone. And on this very day, this client was very patient with me. We had an appointment for 8, but I didn't even get to the shop by 8 because I was not really feeling myself that morning, I was under the weather kind of. And she was going to retouch her hair before making it that morning. In the first clip of this video, you can see where I mixed the relaxer, and after that, I proceeded to applying it on her hair. If there is one thing I learned about retouching from my mom, it's how to do it very, very fast. Like, you have to be very fast so that the person's hair will not get burned. And so I was very fast with the retouching hair, and after that, I went to wash out the relaxer and proceeded to drying the hair. You guys, the beautiful lady you are seeing through the mirror standing is my mom, and she taught me how to make hair. Yes, that's like my actual boss. So when you ask me, oh, Ada, who is your madam? Where did you learn from? I'll tell you I learned from my mom. Then over time, I upgraded. Okay, let me give you guys a quick backstory on how I started making hair. Now, some years ago when I was still a child, my mom used to take me to her shop during midterm breaks and public holiday. Although our house was not far from my mom's shop then, it was trekkable. So most times she would go to the shop and tell me to come and meet her in the shop. But me, as a child then, I was not going to learn how to make hair. I was going because I know I used to get little tips from customers, all those ladies would be like, oh, pretty girl, mama no so daughter, oh, take, all those small to some will give me 500, 1,000, I'll give my mom the money. When ice cream pass, I'll call ice cream, she'll buy. If gala pass, I'll call gala, she'll buy. You go to pass, she'll buy. I'll say I want this. I was enjoying myself, I was living life. I was living life, and Nigeria was so good then that I'll say I want this. I was enjoying myself, I was living life. I was living life, and Nigeria was so good then that with even as little as 500 naira then, like, you eat these things, like, you enjoy yourself to your satisfaction. If you're an Achekwaku that grew up on the mainland, you relate to this my story very well. I was going to my mom's shop then, but I was not even going to learn how to make hair. I was just going because of the small benefits I was getting from customers. And then I had like my own special customers, like the ones that will come, they'll pet me, they're coming, they'll buy me things. The ones that will come, they'll say, oh, take this, get that, what do you want? So once I see those ladies like this, I'll be so sure that my day will be filled with goodies, excitement, joy, junks. So that was the reason why I loved going to my mom's shop then over time I started giving attachments. Then my mom will make hair halfway, she'll drop it, she'll ask me to finish it, I'll finish it very well. From there I was carrying this small stool like a chair that has long legs. I'll carry it, I'll sit behind customer. You always see me, my hand be doing pa. I don't know, somehow, I don't know if I was born with it, but I never learned how to make hair with dummy head. I never practiced how to make hair with dummy head. So when my mom noticed that I was really doing well with this hair thing, like I was delivering, she now, most times when she has like 20 customers, she'll not say I should go and start the hair. Then I was so small because I'm a very petite lady, even as an adult now. So then I was so small. So when she tells the customer that my daughter will start here, they'll be like, no, this small girl, I beg, you go do the hair for me. If no be you, like most times some of them will even live in anger and annoyance. But some patient ones and like some good ones, they will stay back and allow me braid their hair, and somehow that imbues my confidence. So yeah, back to this hair making vlog. My client came with 4 bundles of this Bensita French coils extension, and I proceeded to prepping them with leave-in conditioner and water. One thing I've never done with French coils extension is brush it out before using it. I don't brush French coil extension before using it. I'd rather just do water, leave-in conditioner and oiling, then use my hands to detangle. And the detangling process of this particular extension was not really hard because the extension was not really slippery. I've used a couple of French coils extension, and I would say this one is an 8/10 because it was less stressful to detangle. Although, because it was just me and my sister on the other hand helping me out to complete the hair, I was detangling, I was separating, stressful to detangle. Although, because it was just me and my sister on the other hand helping me out to complete the hair, I was detangling, I was separating, so it was stressful. It was like, for me, it was stressful. I'm not talking about the extension, I'm talking about the whole hair making. It was stressful for me. So it somehow took time for us to finish this hair. But like I said, one thing I learned over time is how to face my business and handle them squarely alone. So here is the finished look of this French curl braids, and then she asked me to pack the hair. So I packed the hair, and this is the final look. Rate it in the comment section, guys. Tell me what you love about this particular braids, and if you'd like to get it on your next hair appointment. Thank you for watching my vlog and listening to my rants. While doing the finishing touches for this hair, my sister was prepping attachments, and here she started the braiding of my second client, and we finished by 9 p.m. in the night. So this was the finished look of the braids. She made twisting with coils at the tips, and her hair is very short though, but we delivered as usual. Thank you for watching. Bye.